Why is it not hiding it? That's gonna drive me so insane. Why is it not hiding it? What is going on, dude? Oh, man. What a banger of a song, too, by the way. Seems better than the last. Ooh. Ooh. This one seems like a banger, actually. Why is my toolbar not hiding? What is going on here? There we go. They turned it off. What the heck? Ah, dude, it's been so long since I streamed. Oh my gosh, man. Let's see if I remember how to do this. That's not. I doesn't have the game. What is going on? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Making me feel like I'm dumb. Like I don't know what I'm doing. What the heck? Oh my gosh. What a doozy. I tell you. What a doozy. I guess I was flying? Where was I flying to? Oh, over here. Oh, I was flying and the game crashed. That's right. That's what happened. Okay, cool. Is everything good? I don't know if everything's good. I think everything's alright, but maybe not. I don't freaking know. I'll say what I'm not going to do, though. I'm not going to overthink it. That's one thing I'm not doing. Yeah, okay. Ah! Ah! Alright. Yo, what's up? I don't even know how to pronounce your name. I don't know what item that is, but hello. Welcome to the stream. It looks like... I don't know. It looks like deer antlers combined with a snowflake. Like a... I don't know. I don't know, man. Well, what's up? How we doing? Oh, I gotta click record. So... Alright, so I updated to, Windows 11, and it basically just, it like reset everything. It's Lover, what's up? What's up? What's up? It basically reset everything on my PC, all the settings, so that has been a very fun time figuring that out again. Tried streaming last week a little bit, and it just wasn't working. Had a bunch of crashes, you know, the whole 9 yards. It was a pain. Yeah, couldn't stream. I tried streaming and it kept crashing. So I had to basically uninstall a bunch of drivers, reinstall a bunch of drivers. I look at that guy. Yeah, no, it sucked. Basically, that's what happened. To go in and fix audio settings. Had to go in and make sure that all my streaming settings were back to normal. It was not fun. It was a pain in the butt. So yeah, that's actually what happened. Wasn't there a flood in Texas? Yes, there was. Was not my area though. But that had nothing to do with me. What am I doing? I'm finishing laying the final layer of black carpet, and then we'll start working on the lime green carpet, and then after that, we will officially be done with the first section of this massive mega build that I'm doing. So really excited about that. One thing I need to do. If you're liking the stream on TikTok, let me say thank you, but I forgot to turn something on. 1 second here. Let me get that turned on real quick. All right, there we go. Right back. Cool. So, but yeah, we are on the final leg of the first, I guess, phase of the mega base here in the end, which means that I finally get to start working on the next YouTube video, which is crazy because it's been like almost, hold on, let me think. Oh, man. It's been 4 months. 4 months of me just grinding. No, I'm not. Yeah, I wasn't in the flood area. I just wasn't streaming. I didn't stream last week because, one, I was really busy. Two, my wife's birthday is coming, and so I had to make plans, and you know, I just had a bunch of adulting to do, basically. And then two, I updated my computer and basically went through hell to get everything back to normal. So that was just great. But we're here. We're back.
We're alive and we're well.
We're alive and well. But yeah, thank you for thinking about me. I appreciate it. Bum, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum. What have you guys been up to? It feels weird. It feels like I haven't streamed in like months. That's kind of crazy considering it's only been a week. It's been a week, you know? And the last time I did stream, like, I just had so many issues. Like I said, I did try to stream last week, but I had so many crashes that I had to spend a healthy amount of time just trying to figure out what the heck was going on with my PC. So, updating to Windows 11 is cool because Windows 10 no longer will receive support, so it was important that I upgraded, or updated. But it was kind of a pain in the backside. I didn't really think about that. So, also I have been, like, usually I start streaming really early, but I am getting pretty serious about my fitness journey. Yeah, I started taking that pretty seriously the past, oh, I don't know. I probably locked in about 4 days ago. And yesterday I played a basketball game where we absolutely got destroyed. And okay, first of all, let me just put this out there. I'm super competitive and I hate losing, right? But I can, like, if someone just beats us because they're better at basketball, then fine. They beat us. You know, I can live with it. Not happy about it, but I can live with it, right? We didn't lose because they were better at basketball than we were. We lost because I literally could not just me, but my whole team, we're not in good enough condition. Like, we're older, right? And all of us have, like, jobs and stuff. We got other priorities. But I pointed to the team after the game and I was like, never again will you guys beat us because you're in better condition. Ever again. Oh, Kid Flubber! Look, I have a PC, so I don't get it. Got Windows 10 and Windows 11. Just know I had to freaking update and it was a pain and it messed everything up. That's all you need to know. Andre? Or is it Ander? I don't know, but thank you for the follow. Ooh, 1,000 likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, there's nothing. There's just know that there's nothing special. It's just I had to update and it reset everything. So, but yeah, no, I've taken my weight loss journey super serious now. I am counting all my calories. I'm hitting my protein markers. I'm hitting my calorie markers. And as of today, I am down a total of 22 pounds. So, that feels really good. But yeah, got to get in better running condition. Can I put shaders on? I mean, yeah, I don't know what it would look like. Here. It doesn't really look crazy here in the end, but I can turn them on really quick just so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. It doesn't look that insane here in the end. So, it's gonna look better whenever I don't have anything on. Goodbye! Alright, Andre, see you later. Have a good one. Peace. Why don't I keep on shaders? Because it puts a lot of strain on my PC. So you mix that in with like streaming and recording, and it's just I don't have the like I have a decent computer. Let me say that, but I don't have like a monster computer. One day if I make enough money or save up enough money, you know, I might upgrade my PC, but I don't got one of those, you know, beasts of a computer, you know what I mean? It does its job. It does its job well. It gets me by. It allows me to record and stuff, but I mean, you're probably looking at. Hey, wait, it's Lover. Hey, we're not going to talk trash about BSL. It's nice. All right. Ruby, what's up? How are you? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing all right today. I hope you're doing well. What shaders would you have picked, It's Lover? Since you're over here, you know, judging me. I talk trash, stay positive, gang. I'm fine. What about you? I'm doing well. Had a mean workout earlier today. Just had my first meal of the day, which was salmon. And honestly, it was kind of a chore to eat. I don't really eat for enjoyment. Right now, I eat because I am tired of being fat and want to be in a whole lot better shape than I currently am. So I quickly cooked it and ate it, and it kind of sucked eating. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but whatever. I'm happy that I'm losing weight and getting in better shape. I actually ran on the treadmill at 5.5 miles per hour, which I've done in the past, but I almost did that the entire workout, which is the first time I've done that. So. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, like, my computer can handle shaders, don't get me wrong. I just can't play and record and do a whole lot when I have the shaders on. It's just really, it's really tough. I could go for some salmon right now. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I didn't realize this, but salmon's kind of expensive. So there's that. Wasn't happy with the price that I paid for salmon. But hey, whatever, you know? How much do I have left? Let's go look. So I have, if it's red, it's done. If it's not red, if it's blue, then I have that left to fill in. So all of this. And that took me probably 3 days to do, like kind of semi-paying attention and not playing a whole lot. So I probably have like another, I don't know, maybe 5 hours or so of placing carpet before I can finally start working on my next YouTube video. I'm really excited to be done with this first actual layer, or I guess the floor of the mega base. It's been, I don't know if you guys understand how long I've had this idea in my head. I've always wanted to do an Optic Gaming themed build in the end. But so I've had this kind of dream of doing that for probably 5 years. But I came up with the idea like 6 months ago. So yeah, Ruby, I've been working on it slowly but surely. We're getting there. We are into watch. I understand that, but hey, you know, whatever. It is what it is at the end of the day. Guys, fellas. Yo, 2,000 likes. Thank you. Yo, we're at 5,000 likes. Yo, whoa, guys. Also, it's supposed to like. Wow, thank you for all the likes, guys. Holy crap. Was not expecting that. Can I move this guy somewhere? Oh my gosh. He fell down. No, okay, hold on. You go this way. Get up there. Then I move you guys that way. And then I place that there, like that, and we do that. Okay, cool. Oh! But yeah, no, it's been, to me it's not boring, really. Well, thank you, that makes me feel better, because I don't know, I've been doing this for so long. Maybe it's just boring to me, because I've done nothing but do this in the end for I don't know how many months at this point. Well, I know how many months, 4, but you know what I mean? It's been this process over and over and over again. Which I don't know why I'm complaining about it, because I'm the one that decided to do this. But then I start thinking about like other aspects of Minecraft, and it's like, would I really be doing anything different? You know what I mean? Especially if I'm building something, it's going to be the same kind of process. I don't know why I'm crying about it. Nonetheless, here we are. I'm making great progress. You don't know how I haven't quit yet? Well, sometimes I don't stream for, a few days, or I don't play at all. Like, really, this whole last week, I probably played a total of 2 or 3 hours off stream. I didn't have any desire to play, so I didn't, and now that, with that little break, it was enough for me to be like, alright, cool, I'm ready to go back and grind, you know what I mean? You give up in 1 minute? Nah, I believe in you guys. If you have a cool enough idea and you break it up into a small enough chunks, it becomes relatively easy. I think when I first started streaming and like making larger projects like this, I was the same way, where I was like, oh, this sucks because I'm gonna be here forever. But as I've started to complete more and more projects, like larger projects like this, I realized it's like if I just break it into like a few hours here and a few hours there, all of a sudden it's like, oh, I did way more work than I thought. Does that make sense? It becomes manageable that way. At least that has been my experience. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe that may not work for everybody. But I guess I got so tired of, like, giving up on projects, there's still projects that I started and haven't finished yet at my main base, but, like, I don't know, man. And also, this project's a little different because I'm such a large fan of Optic Gaming. Like, I just want... I mean, if I got the opportunity to join them, that would be, like, a dream come true, but it may never happen, you know what I mean? Playing your PS4 25/7? Dang! Dang, yeah, you gotta be able to step back, go do something else. Working out has helped me tremendously. Just with my overall, obviously my health, but like my mental state and I guess my approach to life in general. Like I'm just more, I don't know, I'm more locked in, if you will. I don't know if that makes much sense. I will say this, playing on a console, doing something like this on a console, if you do this on console, I gotta tip my hat. Or on mobile, I'm tipping my hat because there's no way. No shot I'm doing this on console. That's just not gonna happen. I refuse. Anybody that plays on console or on mobile, you guys are the real goats because, nah, bro. Nah. That would break me. That would actually break me. That being said, I've never really played Minecraft on anything other than a PC. Which is crazy because I grew up playing console. Like, I play almost every other game with a controller in my hand or on console. But, yeah, I don't know. I will say playing on mouse and keyboard, having started on console and then moving to mouse and keyboard I prefer, but a controller just feels so comfortable. Does that make any sense? I'm not sure if that makes a whole lot of sense. Oh my gosh, Ruby, that's insane. I bet you, how long do you think it took? I imagine it took like a very long time, but I imagine you probably casually played from time to time. Some days you played for 15 minutes, other days you like got locked in for some reason or whatever, and you probably played for like 4 hours or something like that. And the next thing you knew, you're like looking up, you're like, wow, I actually built all this. I saw a video on Reddit randomly one day of a guy flying through his... It wasn't like one megabase, it was him building houses and stuff, and like it turned into a megabase over like 5 years. And he was like, I don't know if it was a he or she, I'm not entirely sure. But the person was like, look what I built on my mobile phone or iPad or whatever. And it was one of the most insane worlds that I've ever seen. Just mainly because like one, the building was incredible. A much better builder than I have ever been, which I aspire to be. But two, the sheer size of everything that individual had built in that world was Absolutely, like, inspiring. Took me like 5 hours. That's crazy. Did you do it all in one sitting? I mean, I've done a lot of 5, 7, 10-hour streams and like Minecraft sessions. I've done that, but like I said, never on an iPad or on a phone. Like, ever. That is impressive. I hope you still have that world. That would be cool. Just to be able, even if you don't play it anymore, just to be able to go back and be like, no, I did that. That's cool. Look what I did, you know? Zodes, dang, bro, you're still playing some blocks and shit? Yeah, Zodes, but, hear me out, okay? I didn't play it all last week or stream it all last week because I updated to Windows 11 and basically had to go reset all my settings. But like, look how far we've come. You know what I mean? But I mean, isn't that what Minecraft is? We're just placing blocks. Even if you build farms, you're still placing blocks. You know? It looks sick, doesn't it? It looks freaking sick! I don't care what anybody says. I think it looks amazing. And I can't wait to start the next phase. I am so excited. I don't think you guys understand. I feel like a kid on Christmas. And also I'm ready to not place carpet. I don't think you guys understand. I'm driving myself insane. Like I've had dreams. I shit you guys not. I've had dreams of carpet and Minecraft. Baller, thank you, Zodes. That's, you know, I try. I try. I appreciate that. I tried, but I stopped one chunk in. Look, well, think about it like this. You did one chunk, and if you can do one chunk, you can do another. You gotta think about it in terms of baby steps, right? Like, a baby, when they learn to walk, they fall over 50,000 times, right? But they're not like, ah, damn, I can't do it. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep getting up. Keep going. One block at a time. My iPad won't work anymore because my brother threw it across the room and it doesn't turn on anymore. Nah, me and my bro would have to fight. I mean, probably not. But I would be hurt. I would be so sad. Crimson Goblin. Minecraft. Crimson Goblin. That's actually kind of a goated name. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Welcome to the stream. How are you? It's a goated name. I like it. Minecraft is fun, guys, you know? We all love Minecraft sometimes. Some days. Most days. I feel like I love Minecraft most days. I think what I love about Minecraft is, like, if I can't get pissed off at anybody except myself, right? Like, if I start a massive project or if I die or something goes wrong, it's me. It's no one else. Versus, like, if I played, I don't know, League of Legends or Call of Duty or something, I rage at others. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, am I making sense? Diana, thank you for the like. I appreciate that. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I think that's why I play so much Minecraft. It's like, when I play competitive games, I am a naturally unhealthy competitive person. But my ability, when it comes to video games, my skill level doesn't match my competitive nature. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. What happened to Hallow? I don't know. I have no clue. I have no clue what happened to Hallow. I play Minecraft when I don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, that's such a great idea. I play it when I have Wi-Fi. I play it when I don't have Wi-Fi. I play it when I have, you know... I play way too... Look, the amount of Minecraft I play, guys, is not normal. It's not healthy, okay? Honestly, if you really think about it, being a content creator is not healthy. Like, you got to be intentional about your health. Because we sit in a chair, and we record, and we edit, and we post, and that's all we do. You know what I mean? It's kind of... I hate to say it, but it's degenerate, is what it is. But, you know, I don't know, I love it. So there's that. No, you don't need Wi-Fi for to play Minecraft. Now, I will say, if you have a skin, like, if I don't have Wi-Fi on, my skin disappears, and it's like some standard skin. I don't know what the Wi-Fi is used for because the client does, at least on PC. I can't speak for other platforms and other consoles and other, technology and stuff. But at least on the PC, you don't need it, but it interacts with the game somehow, with the client somehow. So there's that. You can play offline. It does save your progress, so I really have no idea what the Wi-Fi is for. And since I play on Java, I genuinely have no clue what it's for. Lover, you're bored? What? Okay, look. Lover, this is what you do when you're bored. You know what? My grandmother used to tell me when I was a kid. I'd be like, I would look at her and so, first off, let me tell you what I call my grandmother. I call her Gamami, okay? Because I couldn't say grandmother when I was a kid. And so my grandmother's grandma name is Gamami. And then my grandfather, when he was here with us, his nickname was Dee-Daw because I couldn't say grandfather, okay? My Gamami and my Dee-Daw, every time I would say I was bored, they'd look at me. And my grandmother would look me straight in my soul and she'd be like, you know what, Splunky? Boredom is a sign of a lack of intelligence. When I say there is nothing that hurts more, okay, than having your grandmother tell you that, not that she was saying I was not intelligent, but just implying that like, hey, no, figure something out. But the way she did it hurt my soul. You know what I mean? On Bedrock, you can change skins while being on a world. That seems odd to me. Yes, my skin disappears when I don't have Wi-Fi. You're Steve if I don't have Wi-Fi, but when I do have it, you have your normal skin. Exactly. That's what happens for me on Java. But I don't know if that's just a Java thing or like I have no idea how that works. Not sure. I haven't looked into it too much. I also don't really play on servers, so there's that. Oh, I guess that's what Wi-Fi is also for, being able to play on servers. That makes obviously a lot of sense, but I don't ever play on servers. Mainly because, as you can tell, if I built this on a server and someone came and messed this up or blew something up, I don't think you understand the type of crash out I would have. It would be legendary. All right, I'm gonna reread this. I'm assuming you mean Coca-Cola, right? You do play on servers, Ruby? Okay, and you like it? Yeah. Okay. See, I don't drink sodas, and that was I really didn't drink a whole lot of soda even prior to going on my fitness journey. But now that I'm on my health journey and fitness journey and getting back in shape, I don't drink them at all. But even prior, I drink them from time to time, but I don't know. I drink a ton of water. I've always drank like a ton of water. I drink probably between 1 to 2 gallons of water a day. I just enjoy water. I also sweat a lot, so I kind of have to drink a lot of water, but that's probably more information than you guys care to know. So there's that. Oh, my alarm's going off. Hello. That is a timer to remind me to take my son to the bathroom, but he's not with me right now. You don't sweat? I bet you do sweat. I had a teammate, a basketball teammate who he sweated, but it wasn't like he just didn't sweat a lot. It's very fascinating how that works. I'm wondering as I lose weight if I'll sweat less, because does that make sense? I'm not as heavy, and so my body's not working as I don't know. But I sweat a lot. You actually don't sweat a lot? I know a few people that are like that. Just for whatever reason, their bodies are able to stay a whole lot cooler naturally than others. I am not that type of person. I get grossly sweated when I work out. Obviously if I'm just sitting around, I'm not sweating. But if my house is a little too hot, I'll start to sweat. I'm talking we keep our house at, I don't know, around 70. If it's 73, 74, I start to sweat. I start getting hot. I'm like, yo, it's a little hot in the house. Most normal people would be like, dude, is my game crashing? Are you serious? It's crashing. Y'all see what I'm dealing with? See what I'm doing? I upgraded to freaking Windows 11, and now Minecraft doesn't do anything but. This crash may be caused by an out-of-date graphics driver. I just updated the graphics driver. What is it talking about? I just did it before I started the stream. Dog, this is so irritating. Really? You barely sweat even when you work out. I don't know if that is a gift or a curse. It's probably a gift. It probably means you're in relatively good shape. You're probably a healthy weight. Probably, like, cause when I was younger, I don't think I started, I mean, I've always sweated a decent amount. But when I was in the best shape of my life, it wasn't nearly as bad as I sweat now. Now, I will say it probably helps that I drink, like, I'm sure that has a lot to do with the amount of water that I drink now. Placing, okay. Again, there we go. Let's see what's going on this time. I am so annoyed with all this. All right, hold on. It's about to kick on. So stupid. It's so stupid. It's a curse because people don't believe you. What's a decent amount of sweat? It's a good question. Okay, let me. I ran 3 miles today at the gym. And now remember, I'm 6'4", okay? Just to give you an idea of how tall I am. From the top of my shirt to basically to the bottom was completely soaked in sweat. My pants were even sweaty. That's what people tell me, okay? I know that I am taller than the average person. I recognize that. But you also have to understand that I come from a tall family. So I am, out of my, like, blood-related siblings, I am the shortest male. One of my brothers he's 17. He is my height, so I imagine he's going to be taller than me. My father is taller than me. My younger brother, that is 2 years younger than me, is taller than me. So like, you have to understand that I know that I'm tall, but I don't recognize it because I'm surrounded by people that are taller than me. Does that make sense? But yes, I am pretty tall. And it's cool. I don't know. I don't think about it much. I promise you they're taller than me. Trust me, because I look up at them when I talk to them if we're standing. Now, I will say that my father's getting older, so, like, he's not as tall as he used to be, because as you age, you get shorter, if you didn't know. But yeah. Yeah, my father's 6'6". One of my brothers is 6'5 3/4", so basically 6'6". One of my other brothers, like I said, my youngest brother is 6'4". My mother is 5'8", 5'9", something like that. So I come from a pretty tall family. I have aunts on my father's side that are 6 foot and I think one aunt is 6 foot. I have another aunt that is like 6'2", or used to be 6'2". She's getting older, so I don't know how tall she is now. So, yeah. My family is definitely that tall. Yes, an aunt. An aunt. Guys, I'm from the South, alright? I don't say aunt, I say aunt. It's the same with, like, saying a crayon versus a crown. Like, if I'm thinking about it, I'll say crayon. But if I'm not thinking about it, I'll say crown. Pass me the blue crown. Yeah, I have an aunt that is 6'1", 6'2", and then I have another one that's like 6 foot. In fact, I have a grandmother that was like 6'5". I didn't know her, but she was my great grandmother. Let me put that out there. Aunt or aunt? Shut up, it's lover. You understand what I'm trying to say. It's aunt around here. The same way, like, also in the South,